Yeah, morning people, welcome back to the Nerd Crate. Welcome to the second part of my little beat 'em up week. And today I present to you Bandai Tamashination's SH Figurarts Street Fighter V Orange-gat Sagat. So welcome back, guys and gals, and first up, thanks to my buddy Andy for loaning it to me and checking him out. And spoiler alert, he's bad. One of my favorite characters in the franchise, and he's bad. You're gonna see that. Sagat, of course, he's known. You know, he's a big brute, over 7 feet tall, Muay Thai fighter. Additional cat hair before we even started. Super flexible, super tall, super muscular, second in command to Bison or Vega, and I love him. Like I played him so much. I played him so much. But you know, this guy right here, this figure, other than my little skit that I did, where I said I really feel myself brought back to this. Before we get down, little thing on packaging, I'm not covering this top down today. It's the same as always. We got partial varnishing, it's all white, it's got a little bit of library feel, and it's this flimsy kind of cardboard, you know? Way too much written words over there, like on the side, a sticker, below here, on the side, there. There's nothing visually appealing you can really enjoy. Like, I have a really hard time with this line. I don't know, that's me. Annie, I'm sorry, I can't only be myself, you know, and let's just dive in. So here we got it all, and essentially it's kind of the same as with Storm collectibles, but we just get way less hands. We get one expression, and just look at the color. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. First things first. Instructions, as on pretty much every figure I look at. We have all the stuff we need to exchange everything. Also with a backdrop, it's all black and white. It's pretty schematic sheet, so it gives you everything. Visually appealing is different though. What's visually appealing though is the backdrop, which is done nicely. We got this folded bits that actually then close it all out, and if you combine it then in the middle, you get this picture of his backdrop. It's way too small. We're gonna take a look at that during the live posing I like to do, but at least it's printed to perfection, I would even say. It seems really on level both sides, so that's nice. Print is crisp, so no grasp with that. Next up, like I said, we got one different expression, a full head sculpt. The scar is sculpted. We get a black line around the eye. White teeth, super plain. Also the eye. The patches, I believe, also sculpted on. Yeah, it's sculpted on. So it's fine-ish, but we got a sprue line here. I don't know, man. Like, this guy bums me out hard. For the exchange, also excuse my fingernails and any paint splotches you might find on my fingers. I'm currently panel lining my Gundams, so you just pull this guy off, and then this guy on, and it's an interesting method. It works perfectly. We have this little extra bit in the head there, and it just pops right on there. That's good. And we get a different set of hands with sculpted bandages on them. The main color is white for the bandages, and there's not much shading on them, just the slightest bit of dirt here. And the fingers are painted the same weird orange going to brown with slight sculpting on the fingernails. Not much on the wrinkles. I can only repeat myself, I don't know, man. But at least the exchange works as charm with pretty much a perfect tolerance for the exchange and then actually being able to do Toyo. The last one essentially is 1 bit. We got the tiger effect with the stand with 2 different heights. The tiger effect itself is cool. We get 2 layers to it. Bigger one, translucent orange going into a lighter orange/yellow and then the white tip. Sadly, paint chipping, not cool. And in the back here we got more red with some kind of singed or burnt endings. It looks cool though, you know, it looks cool. And I can't believe I actually had the tip around here the correct direction, but I believe, yeah, we have to take this one. This then pegs in here and this pegs into this stand, and then you get a flying tiger stand, so that's nice. And we're gonna check that out also as the stand, the background I mean, in the live posing. So different heights in here calls for crouching and standing tiger effect. Cool enough? Oh. What the hell, Bandai? This is so weird. Okay, let's talk about the obvious first. What the hell is going on with this leg? Like this one, straight. This one, wait a second, wait for it. Huh? Like you pop it back in and then, what is this? What is this? Like this Sagat figure is not good. I don't know what's going on with this guy. I have zero idea. I have the feeling they used the same mold. Like if you see here, see this? This is the same side with the knee that is essentially here. No, it's not. They did a different leg, so that's okay. But why is this popping out? I can essentially not look at him the correct way because it's popping out the whole time. What? I tried to analyze it too, and he has the same problem. Like this is how it's supposed to be, right? But that's already how it's popped out. Like there's no way you will have any problems to pop it back in, but that's not how it's supposed to be. I mean, look at this. What the hell happened? There's so much wrong with this figure. There's so much wrong with this figure. Jesus, you know what, we're gonna do it this way. Like the sculpt overall is okay. They did a lot of shading. We have this weird orange, kind of ochre-ish brown stuff with a lot of brown shading. The scar is sculpted on. The head is weird. I told you that already on the exchangeable pieces, and we have this little bit of dirt shading on the arm here and everywhere. Pants are plain blue with red on the rubber seam with some gray. I don't know what to think of this. Like Ryu, I even liked hardware wise, you know, and the look overall was okay. This guy though, look wise, and what's up with this leg is a catastrophe. There are a few things, spoiler alert, that kind of redeem him, but only to be a mediocre figure. But if you got this problem and you can't straighten the leg out and it just pops down, like let's check this out. You pull this off, right? And you have this peg in here that's slightly to the side, and you pop it in. Come on, man. There. And it's and you can rotate it until it's straight. So that's good. I believe this is also how it's supposed to be. And now you pop this guy in and you rotate and you, oh, there it was. It still pops out, or I thought I just had it. Does it work? No, pops out. Doesn't work. It's not rotatable the same way this way is. Jesus Christ, how can you fall so far? Anyway, articulation. The head goes up on a ball on this one, goes down to here due to the ball joint on the neck, which gives you a little bit side to side movement additionally with that, and this a little bit back, but you can't quite straighten him out. He's always hunched because they did this weird thing with the back where this is an additional plate and going in here and the cut is not enough. It's weird. We have a butterfly up for here, down to here, but forward only the slightest wiggle due to the ball pack. All around. Bicep swivel on the shoulder, nothing on the actual shoulder cut. Double jointed elbow gets you a little bit over 100 to 110 degrees, I would say. So not a little bit, it's a lot. Swivel on the hand with a pivot on the wrist, and you can locate the cut wherever you want it, and then you essentially pop the ball back in, and then you can have him like that's okay. Double ab crunch, ball, 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 and it comes together on two pins, two rods essentially. Double waist swivel then also a little bit. That is not bad. That is not bad. What's bad then is this. You can get the leg high up, forward, back. Like this is how it's supposed to work. We're not looking at this guy. That knee is ugly, super ugly. Was way better on Ryu. I think this is horrible. Not good for an anatomically correct one, if you ask me. Bicep swivel. And all the way down the foot, all the way up for the pivot, and a rocker going around the actual ankle joint, and a toe tilt. So that's all there. But otherwise, like, But okay, let's see what we can get out of this guy. Let's check out some facts. So weight-wise, he comes down very light, 101 grams. And size-wise, he is a bit over 6.5 inches. And so, like I said, for a little bit of live posing, we're gonna check out that background real quick. So you can put this up there, have somewhat of a curve. And that would kind of work, but it's a little small, you know. It's a little small. But otherwise, I mean, this is how it's clear. So not folded up, no creases or anything. So that's fine, but let's put it to the back here and just nice out of the picture. Let's see how Sagat here fares up in terms of can he do his kick. So the ab crunch doesn't come through. You need to do the foot here, and you need to do this here. And this ball pack is so tight, that's also not good. A little bit to here, and then you can do yeah, no. Doesn't hold a roundhouse kick as his Storm Collectibles counterpart. We'll get to that. So that's bad. But of course what we can do, let's just exchange those hands real quick. What the hell am I doing? We don't need the Hadouken hands. The tiger is always done with fists. So we got those fists here, and then we take the Screaming Scald. There we go. So, arms forward if possible, hands forward. Like I said, no real butterfly as to bring the arms together. You can do it like this with the I don't know, butterfly that goes upward. That's okay. But no actual way to have him crouching, so you can only do it like this. I mean, this looks cool though. This looks cool. You need to balance him a little differently. And then, where's the packle? There's the packle. We take this guy and we put it in here, and that works. That actually works. So that's not bad. Standing pose, yeah, I think that's a given, but that's how you can do it. Sad though is that, as you can see here, is that he usually really crouches and does it. So really narrow, you know, but I think this at least is cool. So that is nice. And again, you know, you can't even rotate it down and it won't pop out. I don't know, man, running pose, I don't think we need to bother because the feet aren't really as super plain. You know what, we're gonna do it just for shits and giggles. So that to the back, and then we got that. Very badly balanced. Very badly balanced. I think that's about the worst live posing I've ever done. So Jesus. So straightened out real quick. Mochichi. And yeah, I would say limping hunchback Orange-gat. Better not mess with her in the woods. This is ridiculous. Anyway, so here he is with Storm Collectibles Sagat, and I try to put him in the same pose so the comparison is kind of valid, you know. As you can see, kind of way skinnier and smaller, and pairing Storm Collectibles and SH Figurarts is absolutely not possible. So, and look at the bulk of this guy in comparison. Final thoughts. So that was Sagat. You know how the question goes. Is he good? From a personal standpoint, no. This is a bad figure, and I'm very happy I did not buy it and went Storm Collectibles. Ryu at least had good hardware. This guy though, it's just, to me it's horrible. But you know, I'm gonna try and do it a little bit professional. So we got a neutral standpoint, and there are some hardware bits that are good. Like, I personally don't like the packaging. There are people that's appealing it. Appearance is just bad with the orange. If I've seen it in the store, I would have probably laughed my ass off. Accessories is okay. Like, they could have gone with a few more hands, you know, like a real gripping hand for him to hold Ryu, like what he always thought, with a knee to the stomach and everything. But overall, with the tiger flame effect, that's all good. So I got no gripes with that. I also got no gripes with the materials. Even though the leg pops out, I don't think it will break. Like the shoulder is a little stiff, but I think you can soften that up, and I don't think anything will break. Tolerances on the exchangeable parts, that's all very, very good. The problem though is with the paint applications, which is just the wrong color and which is done muscle-wise overdone, especially in comparison to Ryu. And on the pants there's nothing. And then the feet are kind of dirty. I'm cringing so hard at this guy. Jesus. Articulation is impaired due to the way the leg is popping out, so you can also pose him on the leg. That's bad. And the engineering, you know, I didn't You know, I didn't do this on purpose. There are just so many gaps on this guy, like on the shoulders. You lift the shoulder, you know, you lift the shoulder, and you can, you know, you can see me through this gap. You can throw a bust through there, which is crazy and not good. And he's barely standing in a tiger pose, which I need to compromise on. So, and the leg, I don't know why they didn't use the drop down. They usually did. The ball is actually poured in the mold of the actual shorts. You hear it's a little longer today because I just feel the need to justify why I don't know why I rated him so bad. It's just not good. Like what I saw with Thanos, what I saw with Ryu, this is just not up to snuff. And the playability and also, of course, the value suffers under it because this comes down on TF Robots. I checked that real quick to 84 bucks, and 84 for this. For me owning it, they should have given me the 84. So the thing is, as always, you know, you like it, you win. That's my mantra. I stand by that. And I know what's coming out, but there's still one person missing. Lily Cat, what do you think of that dude? Hmm? Oh no, really? Girl, you're killing me. Oh, girl, really? I mean, I'm happy she likes him, you know, I always like to put in these meow cheers, but oh, I thought she would have had a little bit more taste. Anyway, this review was weird. Like, that's the actual first negative review, and the only reason it's really saved is due to, what was it? The materials and the accessories. Everything else is just plain mediocre, you know, and would have really put him in a downward spiral. But anyway, guys, that was SH Figurarts Sagat from Street Fighter V by Bandai. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Guys, you know what? Hit up the comments. I want to hear your thoughts, like really hard, what you think about this guy. Really, really hard. Otherwise, I see you on the next review, right? So, almost weekend. Be good, be well.